The intro doesn't have to be first. Okay. Caleb. When we start the podcast, I want the intro to start. While that's ending and we're still at black screen, that's when we fade in. So we're talking and we're still at black screen for like 5 seconds. And then it fades into us being here and we continue talking, right? Do that. And do that, and it probably faded in while I was saying that stuff. So, welcome back. Mountains Don't Like Baseball in
Happy New
2023.
Year. By the time it's already long
12.
been the new year, as of now that I stopped recording twice.
Bo.
Dude, I don't know why. The spacebar stopped my recording.
We're not restarting. You are going to have to upload all of those, and we are going to have your camera just go like, technical difficulties. Yeah, that's right, buddy.
So anyway, as the time of recording this, we are well into the new year. And by the time you're hearing this, even more well into the new year. But Happy New Year.
Everybody's happy about the new year.
I'm not.
For sure,
You're
for
not?
sure.
You liked 2022 better than 2023?
No. I'm just scared of the future.
Why?
What does it hold? You don't know.
I am excited about the future.
I mean, yeah, I just wanted to be a fucking miscreant. I am too. This year, we're good. No.
Mm-hmm. Starting off strong. I'm also excited for 2023. I felt like 2022 was a year of growth for yours truly, and I'm excited to continue growing.
Yeah, I think I'm like, I mean, we just like segue, springboard, diving board off that, but like, this is the year that I'm actually gonna like stick to like the shit that I actually want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like working out, reading more. Piper and I have a whole like, you know, it's actually your old whiteboard from Hartford that I'd say we cleaned it off and we wrote like my resolutions, her resolutions, and then our resolutions.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do that shit.
So you got some plans.
Buster has resolutions too.
Yes. Does he?
His resolutions are to stop spilling his fucking water bowl. Stop stinking.
Is that yours as well?
You can see the stink lines coming off this guy.
Yeah. Caleb, if you edit anything around that, I'll kill you. No, and we're gonna get Buster trained to go on walks this year.
Ooh, give him a little
we
harness.
We have had a harness, but the issue with Buster is that he does not like being touched. Period. So we put the harness on him, and he literally just like locks up, and it's literally like you just drag him around the house. But it's not like, you know, like the video of that cat laying down and being dragged. He's like full resistance. All toes on deck.
Right.
Cat dogs out, just like fighting.
It's so funny seeing someone else's cat like fully against what is happening.
Yeah.
It's, to be clear, when I don't have to be the one dealing with it, but seeing someone else dealing with it, extremely funny every time.
True. What are your guys' resolutions?
I don't have resolutions.
Well,
I have lifestyle changes.
I'm middle of the road between you two. I'm not much of one for resolutions, but I have like a brief like I want to continue like working out and like going climbing and stuff like that. And then also I just want to read more. But like I don't have like the set like I have to read 3 books a month or else I lose 2023. Because I don't like being bound by things like that.
My goal, it was to read 20 minutes a night, and that shit has not happened a single time this year.
Oh.
Because 20 minutes a night is not that much. But
I mean,
it sure does seem like a lot
to
when
do
I'm thinking
something
about
every day
it.
is a lot. Even if you do it for a small period of time.
Right.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to change it.
Right, that's why I have like more loose resolutions.
Yeah. I'm just excited. I also didn't want to call them resolutions. I wanted to I would be like, look, let's just use this as an excuse to make like the lifestyle changes that we've been talking about making. healthier in general, going outside more,
Yeah.
physically active. I'm trying to get my abs back this year. So.
What about you, Cameron? How you getting your life together?
He doesn't need to get it. His life is actually already together. And as his lawyer, he
true.
doesn't need to answer your question. Don't answer that.
No.
What did I say?
So my goal, I have one goal this year, which is to
We're waiting.
move out. That is my goal this year.
Okay.
So-
okay. That's a big one.
Yeah. The reason that is the sole thing that I am focused on is because I am shopping for houses. I'm not looking at an apartment. So I have to. There's a whole lot that goes into it,
Yes.
and so that's the goal: is move out into a home. Ideally this year. I wouldn't be surprised if it had to be next year, but
Yeah. Just getting stuff in motion, though.
yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah. Becoming a homeowner is like,
Are you going to be
big.
a homeowner or a home renter?
Owner.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not far. I'll be honest. I've been spending money like a fucking maniac the last couple of months because like Christmas and stuff and buying people gifts and all that.
yeah.
It's got to stop. I cannot keep buying stuff, especially not for other people. Y'all gotta buy your own shit.
Yeah.
So I have got to stop spending money, and if I do that, then I'll be a couple of months. It'd be good. What?
We'll just worry about it. I'm I'm worried that I did my mic changes on a different scene. I'm not sure if they got carried. Oh, they did. Never mind. Sorry, I was looking at OBS and like a truck driving in the distance popped up on it. Like my mic picked it up. I was like, what? But it doesn't pick anything else. It's bizarre. Anyway. But yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I think it would be very cool for me to have my own place. It would mean a lot of things. One, I have not been trying to like get out there and meet people because I don't want to be like, all right, let's come back.
Want to go back to my mom and dad?
Yeah, like
Right.
you know. So I've not been trying on that front. Eating is like a whole other thing because obviously this is my parents' house who have food for the two of them and me and my younger brother. So it's like there's constantly food around, there's constantly snacks around. And I'm the kind of guy, the way that I work is I have no self-control in the home because I'm going to be there for such an extended period of time that even if I could have self-control 75% of the time, that extra 25, I'm just going to go eat whatever. But if I'm going to a store, I'm like, I will only get the things that I am here to get.
Yeah.
I will get no extra things. I will not buy unhealthy shit. So it'll be a whole lot easier for me to like actually start eating right once I'm living in my own place and controlling the groceries that are actually being brought into my home.
Yeah, dude.
So all of the things that would be my resolutions are kind of contingent on me moving out. And then once I move out, I'll have like a half a dozen resolutions to work on.
Hell yeah. That'll be like the biggest step forward in your life.
Yeah. Because I've had, over the course of my life, I've had like broad goals, like get through college and get a job and like shit like that, right? And this is the last thing that has been on my list since like childhood. And then it will issue in, I can make a new list as an adult. Like I want new baseboards. I want to redo the bathroom, like shit like that.
Right.
So it is very
That's pretty
exciting.
sick.
I'm very much looking forward to it.
Yeah. Dude, with diet, I like find myself like if I have bad stuff in the house, I'm like, well, obviously I gotta speed run through this.
Yes! Oh, we're up!
So
Dude, that fucking tin of fudge lasted no time. Fucking Piper for Christmas got this huge fucking tray of Ferrero Rochers.
What is that?
She was not, Ferrero Rochers. You know, the little gold-plated, gold wrap balls with the shit in them, the rice.
Rice.
I don't know what it is. That's what's in Crunch Bars. I don't know.
Is it like a crunchy like chocolate thing?
Ball. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
You know the ones that are like gold wrapped, not Lindor. They're crunchy. Lindor aren't crunchy.
Dude, fuck Lindor.
What?
by
But
the
anyway.
way.
brand you don't like?
It's like the chocolate is like good, but whenever I receive a bag of it as a gift, I'm like, dude, because you can eat like one of those at a time, and it's like I have like 100
Oh,
more.
Speak
of
for
these.
yourself. Eat the fuck out of a Lindor chocolate.
And it's too much. I'm like, well, I gotta eat these, so I gotta eat 7 at a time, and it's like, and once I like get through them, then I can be healthy again. So I gotta eat all of them in a short span of time.
When y'all were here,
Mm.
because they were here a little while ago.
We were here a little while ago.
Y'all remember there was I had received a giant chocolate Santa Claus.
I do remember this.
So much fucking chocolate in that thing. And like,
much.
I just bit the head and it was like a ton of chocolate. And there was so much more. And so like,
I think you're understating what you did. So he's saying he bit the head. He put the entire Santa head in his mouth and consumed it in one fell swoop. And it was funny.
I thought it was funny. I was very excited to do it.
It was very
It's
good.
funny.
When I received that thing, I was like, I'm saving this until Wes and Glenn are here, and then I'm munching its fucking head. But yeah, so that thing, it's like enormous. And over like, since y'all have been gone, I have been like eating it slowly. And I got down to the feet, which means that I've consumed like a ton of chocolate. And I was sitting there looking at the feet, and it is a solid brick of chocolate. Because it's got to be like to weigh it down,
Awful.
And I was
Yeah.
like, well, I got to get through it, and I can't throw it away because I've got
Yeah.
that mentality. And so I take like a huge bite of it, and my mouth is like 85% chocolate. And I'm going,
Dude, and like chocolate will just coat your whole mouth.
Yeah, you get like the gummy mouth that you need to brush your teeth
Yes.
4 times to
Dude.
get rid of it.
Well, and so
Oh,
all right, gross incoming, right? So I'm sitting there chewing it, and I've got a mouthful of chocolate bolus, and I'm like, dude, this is like 500 calories of chocolate in my mouth, and I literally, I was like, I can't, I don't want to, I don't need to put this in my body, so I spat it out and threw the whole shit away.
yeah. Once you like get in your head about it, you're like, oh,
Yeah, it was like,
oh.
I don't even want to. I'm not a chocolate guy. I don't even want to be doing this to begin
Yeah.
with. What's wrong with me? And so I spat it out and threw it away.
Well, yeah. Well, it's like I like chocolate, but I think those things are extreme. Like if you can't consume whatever is in the package in one sitting at like a reasonable sitting, it's
Yeah.
too much. I don't want to like take a few bites and then like cover it up and put it back.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. It's just gross. It's too much. You're putting on me like the world's biggest piece of chocolate.
Right.
I don't want it. Double it and give it to someone else.
I hate that fucking trend, man. But to be fair, I hate most things that come out of TikTok.
Bro. It's the YouTube shorts.
Yeah, with also shit that comes out of TikTok. It's all terrible. I hate it all.
Yeah. Hey yo, he valid for that.
Fucking trend.
So I'd like to pivot to finishing a story that I began telling you guys yesterday off camera.
And I yelled at him. He started to tell me a story, and I said, "Glenn, you sweet stupid idiot, save it for the pod." And he did.
well, I
because I
already
yelled at him.
described half of the
forgot it.
story, so it was like they forgot it. Anyway, so yesterday I went to do laundry, as I do. I do laundry every 2 weeks because I hate doing laundry and I have to go to a laundry room. And so I like start my laundry and then I go grocery shopping. It's like getting everything done that I hate in one fell swoop. That's twice I've said one fell swoop 3 times now in this podcast. Anyway,
that's the same
and
number
so
of
I go
technical
up to, like,
difficulties
the-
you've had.
Man, you just roasted him in one fell swoop.
Yeah. Now you hit your desk and
Anyway.
then your camera and shit falls.
Go get a DSLR, you little.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I went to
So Glenn's doing his laundry.
Let me tell my story.
So he starts the laundry in one fell swoop. And in the same fell swoop, he also gets in his car and goes to get groceries. Also in the same fell swoop.
Yeah. So you do that.
So anyways, he does that. And so I go to the laundry room and first of all, I don't initially see anything, but I walk in, open the door, and like the door's closing behind me, and I notice across the room there's like a giant glass pane that like overlooks the road. And I notice that it's like wiki cracked. Like not just like a regular like little crack. It's like spider web. Like it is fully cracked. And so I'm like, oh, well that's spicy. And I noticed like a little hole in like the top corner. And I was like, huh, okay. And so the door closes behind me, and then small pieces start to fall out of the window. And I was like, not loving this. And I was like, honestly, if it had not continued to fall apart, I would have just minded my business and done my laundry. But when I put my laundry basket down and walked around a little bit, it started to fall out more. I was like, maybe I don't do this. And be the one schmuck while the world is falling around me doing laundry. Anyway, so I called the leasing officer, like, yo, what the fuck? Send us a picture. And I was like, all right, send him a picture. Get a call back a few minutes later, like, bro, what is that? It's like glass falling. And so they were like, oh shit, we need to get emergency people out there, like right now, stat. I'm like, all right, cool.
Is it an emergency?
Went about my day. Yeah, it was like they said, like I don't know. Well, it's like a safety hazard if people are like, because there are kids and stuff on the complex and whatnot, and it is glass at the end of the day. And so like later that day, like a few hours later, I was curious, and so I went over there, and they had taken, so like, you know how like with a door they have like the door jamb that goes around it. So they had taken like the two side pieces of some door, and it was very clearly like a door jamb because it had like the slot that like the doorknob goes into, and they like nailed it in an X over the doorway. And then I like looked through, and where the window had been, they just had it boarded up. So it looks like I had stepped into a zombie apocalypse like survival scene. I was like, damn, that's cool. Crazy. Anyway, that's the entire story. Haven't done my laundry yet because I don't want to go to a laundromat. And I'm especially bitter because I was like, I took my sheets off, and so I had to put my sheets back on. Like they're not like dirty, but it's been a week or two since I've washed them, so I wanted to wash them. And so I had to put them back on. I didn't even wash them, so I'm going to have to take them off and put them back on again. Woe is me.
Woe is you.
So why don't you want to go to a laundromat?
Because I don't want to have to go and sit there. And also, I've never been in New Scare Me.
Well, that's...
Once we get to the crux of the issue.
I like laundromats a lot. They smell really good.
Do you go to a laundromat usually?
No, but I had to for like 3-4 months because the washing machines in my apartment complex didn't work. So we had to go to the laundromat. I like the laundromat a lot.
I mean,
it's fun. They have little baskets to put your shit in, like baskets for your baskets, and you wheel them.
They have baskets?
Yeah. They have like shopping carts, but it's like, imagine just like the trough, and then there's like a big thing that you can hang shit on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's pretty epic. They have like seats in there. There's TVs. It smells really good. Dude, I don't know. Like, it's just an excuse to go read for however long it takes to do your laundry.
True.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the place, my laundromat's fucking dope. The price to like wash your clothes is a little bit higher, but that's because drying is free.
Drying is free.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. I also like don't super want to because like I don't live in an amazing area.
Well, I certainly don't. Either. Just bring your gun.
Well, someone shot up my laundry building, so
allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
You should have gone in and...
It looked like a bullet
Glenn
hole.
allegedly shot up his building.
Yeah. No, or was it shrapnel from my bomb?
Dude, okay, so the
guys, Wes has a
the
bomb.
The whole time that they were here at my place and we were going about our shenanigans, Wes just had this joke. He kept saying that he was going to build a bomb. He had a bomb. And there was one day that we were going to visit my office building because I wanted them to see, where I worked, and they wanted to see where I worked and all that. We were going to go take down some of my dad's like Christmas decorations and stuff.
Which is not true. We took a table.
Yeah, we took a table. Mostly, because I didn't know that he wanted to do all that. And I put up a modicum of resistance, and it just stopped. But we're like on the way there, and it's like we got 5 people crammed into one car, like sardines in a can, right?
And we're not small people.
Small here. We're all tall, and some of us are wide.
Some of us.
And so it's like you know, whenever you get 5 people in a car, tensions are high, right? Like you cannot have 5 people crammed into one car and everybody just be like cool all the time.
Happy.
And so you know, people start picking, people start doing whatever, and then it's just I've got a bomb. I'm gonna build a bomb. You keep messing with me, I'm gonna make a bomb. It's not. There's not a punchline. It's just that was so fucking funny to me. Every time it was said, it was so funny to me.
Well, it's always like it manages to be unexpected every time.
Yeah.
I don't know
and it
how
hits
it was,
every
but it
time.
was.
The thing,
It's wonderful.
okay, so the whole reason that joke started is because
That's because you have a bomb.
I was riding around with one of my friends here and his brother, and there was this building that we drove by because we were like getting like fucking food or something, and I was like, what is that building? Like, there's no sign. It's just like there. What is it? And the guy goes, "It's a preschool, aka the perfect place to bomb." And ever since then, it's because it's so extreme, right? That's
Yes.
why it's funny. Like it's
Yeah.
like beyond 100.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's fucking hilarious. And when I was in the airport, it took so much
Dude.
restraint.
Yeah, maybe that's like the one place you can't really just be joking about having a bomb.
Yeah.
I think they might take that a bit
Ultimate bit
seriously.
value, but also fast track to being arrested.
Yeah, it'll be really funny if like the Secret Service or whoever shows up to my then they're like, "Just show me that he's talking about having a bomb." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's
Well, we are 22 years after 9/11.
the countdown begins." It's all jokes, though. I don't have an explosive device.
Allegedly, it is
it's
a
high
joke.
explosive device.
Sources say it's a joke. The sources being the Onion.
Dude, the Onion fucking rules. Every time there's a
fucking love
school
that
shooting
site.
or whatever, they're like, "How can this happen? This is the country where this regularly happens."
Damn.
My God. Dude, speaking of like poorly labeled buildings, there's on the way out of town where I live, I'm going to say Austin because we've discussed this on multiple
Glenn lives in Austin.
occasions.
What's your address?
There's a store.
Cash store.
There's a store. There's a store I pass, and its name is Guns. Would you like to guess what they sell there?
Drugs.
Bombs. But no, there's just a store that's it just says Guns in big letters, and that's it. Welcome to
I
Texas.
remember a conversation with your father, Glenn, about the company We Sell Tools. And I was like, "That's a dumbass name for a company. It's so boring." And your father was like, "Nah, it's great. What do? We sell tools."
See, the problem though is the marketing aspect of that is terrible. How are you going to look up "We Sell Tools" on Google, not YouTube, Jesus, on Google and get anywhere helpful?
Well, imagine you just type it in.
Let's test this live. Pulling out Safari. iPhone reveal. We sell
Oh, I thought you were like typing.
tools. Wow.
Wait, you don't have a Nokia,
Hello, Moto.
bro?
We sell tools.
Are they open?
They are permanently closed.
Permanently closed.
Get absolutely destroyed. Yeah, tool store in Bartlett, Tennessee. Wow.
They heard us talking bullshit. They heard us talking shit about We Sell Tools. They're like, damn,
Dude.
Damn.
we've
It's
we've
real.
had enough.
Okay. Any speculation that people have about like, does your phone listen to you and does that help target your ads at Google?
Oh,
It does.
yeah.
And let me tell you how I know.
It fucking does.
Every now and then. Because like, you know how you get commercials.
No, explain it to me.
There are advertisements interlaced throughout the content you watch on the internet.
Okay. Yeah.
Every now and then, I will get an ad for Tide Pods or like Tide products or like
Okay.
Gain or some shit like that. Just laundry soap, right? And I'll see the ads and it's like, oh, that is an ad for laundry soap. Okay. Then
Okay.
I'm a trilingual guy. I speak Spanish and French, but also Spanish.
Mhm.
And I frequently use Spanish just throughout my everyday life, just saying things. Okay. Every now and then, those laundry soap commercials will be in Spanish.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You want to know how I know they listen? There's a store that I didn't even know existed. It's called Uniqlo. It's a stupid fucking name for a website. UNIQLO.
And okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I'd never heard of this store, and I was like, shit, those climbing pants you're wearing make that booty look poppin', and I need to get climbing pants because wearing shorts makes my knees get busted. And he was like, hey, yo, I got them from Uniqlo. Here's the link. And I was like, ah, cool. And I opened the link and buy some. And then the next day, I start getting YouTube ads for Uniqlo, and I have been getting them
I
to
love
this
rock
day.
climbing. I love rock climbing. I need
Yeah, no,
pants from
I was about to say,
Uniqlo.
you
I
can
need
literally
Uniqlo
test
pants.
this.
I love rock climbing.
Yeah.
You can
But-
take something. So for me, when I because I tested this just to see if it was like a real, and I did it like live on TikTok.
Mhm.
So I don't ever involve myself in any type of sports content.
Yeah.
So the way that I tested this, I would just talk into my phone, like just scroll and just talk and be like, man, you gotta watch the baseball game. Baseball. I like baseball. No joke, it takes like 10 minutes and then you'll start seeing baseball shit pop up. Also, something
Same.
disturbing in the same vein as this, when I got this as a new iPhone 14 and
Okay.
I got it and you get all these apps, your apps re-downloaded and then you open the app and it's like, can the app use your location? And I'm like,
No,
why the
no, it
fuck
can't.
does Notes need to use my location? No.
Fucking Duolingo needs this because they have a bomb. If you miss your,
They will. But no, then there's another window that pops up and says, allow this app to track data from other apps
Yeah.
across your phone. And
Yeah.
I was like, fuck no, you're not doing that.
Yeah, I always say no to that, but in my heart of hearts, I
Yeah, they
know
just
they
do it
ignore
anyway.
that. Yeah.
Sure, it's
Dude, on the topic of whatever algorithm is fucking stupid because since I moved to Texas, I have been getting like 50%.
so wide.
Man, you look fucking.
Some of us are
bulked.
wide.
You look fucking smoked. Wide West walking. Anyway,
Mr. Wide.
anyway, so as soon as I moved to Texas, I have been getting like 50% of my YouTube ads have been for Google Fiber.
Already have.
I have Google Fiber. I have it. Stop. I pay you $70 a month for Google Fiber. Stop giving me
Google
ads
Fiber.
for it.
Google Fiber. Glenn loves Google Fiber. He wants to buy Google
God
Fiber.
damn. Like, I mean, yeah, I could go for the 2 gigabit plan.
Wait,
Dude.
they have a 2 gig plan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
So does Frontier here.
yeah, dude, fiber's sick.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
the
good.
with Frontier, the 2 gigabyte
Yeah.
plan comes with like the top of the line shit.
Insane. Yeah, whenever I like pull up like a speed test, my minimum up and down is like 900.
Oh, wait, live speed test. Everyone do a speed test.
No.
Internet
no.
shaming.
Live speed
Why?
test.
Why?
Live speed test.
I think I'll probably. I mean, you've got Google, so I might have lower than you, Glenn.
I mean,
He just said he pulls
Probably.
999.
Yeah, I don't pull 999.
Dude, I pull like 200.
Dude,
My dad,
dude,
it's still
back
solid
in the day.
though, bro. Do you remember? Yeah, dude. Back in the day, whenever I saw like 20 on my PS4, I'm like, it's a good day, baby.
dude, the PlayStation 4 Wi-Fi chip sucks so much dog ass.
It really does. It like
fucking
throttles your
hard.
internet hardcore.
Dude, and even then, I just use my PlayStation as like a DVD player and a Netflix machine. Oh,
Yeah.
brother, dude, it's
I'm at 940, 940.
Oof. Yeah, that's better than mine. I'm at 657, 857.
do I have to play this game?
It's more than you could.
Thank
no.
you.
That's more than you could ever reasonably
Oh, yeah.
need, though. Like, you don't need much for it to be good. And the main reason I have so much is because I live alone, and like that is the minimum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I
Plan.
imagine what Google is doing they are, because you have your location enabled on certain stuff, so they know where you are.
Mhm.
So it's probably they're pushing like with that location of people they know live in that like close to that
Yeah.
complex or whatever. They're probably pushing that a little more so people sign up for it.
I mean, the reasoning makes sense. I just think it's dumb.
It's still fucked. The marketing is the ruiner of everything. It's fucking horrible.
How much do you pay for Google Fiber?
Yeah,
70
which is how
a
much
month.
I pay for dog shit internet.
Then start paying $70 a month for Google Fiber.
It doesn't fucking come here.
Making them come there.
That was a big reason why I wanted to live in this place, because I have just decided that as long as I can avoid it, I will never have bad internet
Oh
again.
yeah.
Yes, we don't have spec.
Because as much as it was emphasized as a child that we had good internet, we did not have good
Dude,
internet.
Same. Dad, I'm sorry. When we were kids, we had dog shit internet. And I would always be like,
Yeah.
dude, why is our internet so bad? And you'd be like, we have good internet. We have good internet. Like putting your head in the sand. We had bad internet.
Dude, my apologies, father. We also had dog shit internet, and it's like I know that the PS4 sucks the Wi-Fi dry, but I had bad internet on my PS4 and everything else. Like it was just it was rough all around.
Were the ones that should have been trusted the most to say whether internet was good or bad, because like everybody
Yeah.
else in the
Used it
house,
the most.
they're
Big
gonna
tech.
open Google and search like food near me, and it comes up like, oh, we have good internet. No, we can say, because we're the ones that are connected to like online stuff, trying to connect to other people. Listen, you can
Yeah.
hear the quality of a voice call deteriorating and go, oh, it's because my internet's bad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was rough out here. But we made it through. We kept trucking.
You know, and I think it's important to have those experiences when you're young of having dog shit internet so that you can focus on the
Appreciate.
appreciate
Right.
what you have. Well, I mean, that's how I am with my gaming setup right now. Because like up until like a year ago, I still had the most busted setup in history. And now that I have a proper setup, I'm enjoying that shit every day. I got double monitors. I got internet. I got microphone.
But do you have a lamp under your desk?
Yeah, it's my PC.
Wait, do you have like an actual lamp though?
What? What do you?
I
mean
was
by a lamp
Wes
under my
has a
desk?
lamp. Remember, I made fun of it because it looked like an oven.
What?
What?
You have a lamp.
I
No,
don't remember this.
you have a lamp. You have a lamp. Maybe it's on your desk. I mean,
Cameron, what are you
there's a
talking
lamp.
about?
There's a lamp. Wes, turn on your lamp. You're making me look crazy. Ah! Why are you saying what? What? Why are you going? Huh? What? You have a lamp.
It's not under my desk. It's on my desk. It's a cute lamp too.
You did say under multiple times.
The word under was
Stupid,
a joke. You have a
stupid,
lamp.
dumb.
He's got a lamp.
You are stupid. God, you know what we need to play again? Pico Park.
Dude, I still have that installed. Because it's like 1 megabyte.
It's 12 kilobytes. Like that could be run on a floppy
Did we play
disk.
that all three of us before?
Yes.
Yeah, we played through the whole
here's
thing.
I think we need to try to involve more people in it. 'Cause
Yes.
I think it would be more fun to do with
Yeah.
like 12 people where it like really fucking sucks.
Yeah. Well, it's like, yeah, it would suck more, and it's like the fact that we know what to do wouldn't help. Although, granted, it's not like the puzzles are hard to figure out.
And
It's just
it's been a long
executing.
time, so I don't remember how to solve the puzzles or none.
I don't remember.
Okay, Pico Park, but dream.
Yes.
Oh, dude, but like
Be a good one.
wasted, I think.
You were the reason we wipe. You have to take an article of clothing off.
That's fine.
Naked
And like
Pico
I-
Park.
pushing you into the spikes.
Dude. So, for those who don't know, aka anyone
do know
listening,
because you talked
there
about it.
was.
You talked about it on the podcast before.
I did? Naked Destiny? Oh, well, okay. No, I don't think we talked about the actual Naked Destiny like event, though. When we were raiding?
Dude.
Well, anyway, I'll just go jump off a bridge and not tell my thing.
You can say it.
So, there was one evening where we were all drinking, and we ended up doing Naked Destiny. It was like strict Destiny, where if you are the reason like the team loses, then you have to remove an article of clothing. And so these MFs saw that I was fully clothed and started sabotaging me and causing me to be the reason we would lose. But yeah, that was a good night.
Yeah, we have video footage of a night where we did something similar. It's on my YouTube channel. It's called Our Clan Shouldn't Play Destiny 2 Under the Influence.
Okay, so that was when we were just drinking and not doing anything, and there's no video evidence of unclothed. You had made it sound like you had incriminating evidence of us. Like,
Whoa.
you started that as the most ominous like sentence in history. You're like, I have videos of us,
Dude, I really wish.
but we were just drinking and playing games.
I really wish that I could just like pull my phone up and then like have footage of the back of your head on my phone.
Like live,
Yeah.
like, right here.
That'd be so funny.
Put a camera in like there. You can watch me.
I don't want to get wasted though. Like drunk is fine, but wasted, I'll literally just fall asleep.
Dude, don't get it twisted. I don't want to get wasted either.
Y'all,
Cameron,
it
Dude, I don't like being wasted,
we
Cameron.
have the EP.
Bro, I get the EP, and also I don't like throwing up.
Oh,
It's that easy. It's that
I
simple.
never fold. Throwing up department. But the way I fold is I go to sleep. I just pass the fuck out.
Bro, my dick is huge. I got muscle. I never
never
fold.
fold.
Bitches, they on the ground. They sucking my
you
dick
gotta
right
know
now.
when to
I've
fold
never
'em.
folded in my
I
life.
gotta know I never fold.
That's true.
God damn, do I love watching you walk away. And I love watching you walk
What are
away.
you talking about?
I watching you walk away from the table because you folded. I never fold.
Fucking meatball.
I'm worried I might have cancer.
Huh?
Call me the
No, I have
semi-folded
this
paper because I
like,
never fold
bump on my
again.
neck.
I also have a bump on my neck because I got stung by
It's
a
like-
bee when I was 12 and it never went away.
It's your head.
No, dumb fuck it. It's on my head.
Yeah, I got a bump on my neck.
So what's your bump from, buddy?
I don't know. It's been there for like years.
Remove it.
Okay, give me an ice cube and a. I do have an ice cube and an Exacto.
Yeah, I bet you probably do have an ice cube, huh?
No.
It's like fucking
ice maker is
MacGyver. I wish I had this one thing. It's a fucking ice cube.
I wish I had a Sharpie right now.
wish I knew. I wish
I wish I knew you wanted me.
Ooh, girl, what you do? I pissed and poo.
I piss
Poo,
and
but
poo,
mostly
but
pee.
mostly pee. Oh, we never clapped.
Fuck.
Oh,
Wes kept doing that. Well, like 'cause, we were all sleeping in the same room, and it would be like
Yeah.
really, really late at night. Wes would go, oh.
You know what else Wes did in the middle of the night? This dude was like, I have to pee pee. Gets out of bed and stumbles to the bathroom, throws the lights on, turns around, gives us the middle finger because he's woken both of us up, and then closes the door. Meanwhile, when I go, a distinguished gentleman of the working class, I get up. You're in the wrong here, buddy.
I don't
You
give a.
need to
I can
shut
still
up.
bitch. I don't care.
So I get up, walk to the bathroom, close the door, and then turn on the lights because I have functioning eyeballs. This dude was like, I can't see in the dark. How did you get to the bathroom?
All right. Well, sorry, some of us not built-in night vision. Sorry, your rods and cones work properly.
Oh no! Remember, he pulled out his phone and put on his flashlight on maximum brightness and was going.
He's like, hello? Is anyone sleeping in here?
Could you direct me to the bathroom?
God damn.
Right, for context, the location of the bathroom. Well, we actually talked about this before, right? We got my bed, which is right there, right? Imagine I'm laying there, because that's where I was laying. Okay, follow this over.
Right?
There's the bathroom, right?
Like the bed is facing into the
Right.
bathroom.
So if, for example, if I was laying in the bed going me, and then I hear rustling and I like lift my head, my eyes arrive and there's the bathroom door, and then the light that shines, and I can't see anymore.
The eye can't see to begin with.
How did you get to the
With
bathroom?
the flashlight, dumb fuck!
When you're in the bathroom, close the door, then turn on the lights.
But what if a monster comes out of the shower?
Good.
And eat your ass.
Better. Yeah, no, so you're an animal.
A monster. You're the monster in the shower.
And you know it too. You'll do all this like, but you're being, you are.
You are my sleep paralysis demon.
I'm watching you. Dude.
You have a bomb.
No, I saw this fucking TikTok and this guy, he was showcasing his W Riz. And he was talking to this girl, and he was just saying some incoherent shit. And she was like, I'm really high, I don't understand what you're saying. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. There are bugs in your skin. You should scratch it off.
That's the same energy.
I'm living in your walls.
I'm a retired veteran with PTSD. I'm living in your walls.
Nightmare.
It's like terrible.
Great commentary.
The I am living in your walls bit is hilarious.
So
it is
funny.
very funny.
God, I love it.
Oh.
That's so funny. That's on my bucket list now.
To live in someone's walls?
Not to bully a schizophrenic person.
Oh.
There are bugs in your skin.
Do you remember like back in the day, like it was like your first time going to therapy or something, and you leave the appointment and you're like, we're all like, how did it go? And you're like, I have schizophrenia. And Mason's like, what? It was like such a like dumb bit where you were just like, I have schizophrenia. And I was like, do you really? And you're like, no. Like that was the start and finish of the bit. And I was like, cool, man.
The issue with my sense of humor is that I will do stuff that I think. And so I'm basically like my father, where it's not going to make sense to anybody else, and no one else is going to find it funny.
And not even you.
Sometimes no. But I still do it because in my head.
Yeah, could you read those messages your dad sent you yesterday?
Yeah. So I got a new phone. I didn't have my grandparents' phone numbers, and they sent me a Christmas gift, and I did not thank them because I forgot because I did. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I just forget everything anyway.
Right.
So my dad, he's texting me, did you thank them? And blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, I don't have their phone number. Send them to me and I'll thank them. He was like, okay. And he sent me their contact information. I said, thanks. He said, you're welcome. Then at 9 p.m. yesterday, he says, did you thank them? I say, yes, sir. If I have to ask my parents again, I'm going to be more upset than I am. I believe in integrity. And I said, what? I know you left here because you hate Memphis and there are identity concerns. However, many love you and appreciation is required. Well, should be you. I love you in all caps.
He's got the spirit, you know? Mr. Ron's got the passion.
When you read me that message yesterday, I didn't understand it then.
You still
Having read it to me now, I now understand it less because what I thought I understood last time was wrong, and it now is
everything you think you know. Forget it.
Damn, he really just did.
He said that, and then he immediately had like this 1,000-yard stare. It really was convincing that he had forgotten everything he'd ever known.
Dude. That's got like, Mom, is there wine in this? Yeah, a little bit.
Wes, I want you to know your reaction to any of your father's texts are our reaction to anything you have ever done.
Well, the apple don't fall far from the tree.
Does not far from the fall tree fall.
Wow.
The fall apple does not fall far from the far fall apple tree. Johnny Appleseed.
Falafel.
Guys, I was workshopping a magic trick the other day. Can I do it for you?
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna make myself
this
disappear.
is a visual bit, but I'll describe what I'm doing. Here I have a bottle of water, but like think about this, like if you got a bottle of water and you wished that it was wine, there's only one guy that could turn it into wine. Psych, there's two.
Oh my god. I knew what was happening. Show us the source.
No.
So, Wes, your eyebrows make a V, like a perfect V. Dude, so this MF Cameron, you have an entire box of Merlot next to your desk, and then you have not one but 2 bottles of wine sitting on your desk at all times. And frequently while we're playing games, he will just pick up the box of wine and open the spigot into his mouth.
That's the way to do it. There's another way to do it.
I mean, no dish is necessary. It's back to water again? Jesus
No.
Plus, the DLC. What? Back to wine again? What? The way you like wind up your face, you go. So funny every time. God damn. Dude, yesterday when I was like going through the whole like walking to and from the laundry room thing, there was just a giant, like a group of like 20 people in suits milling around in the parking lot for like over an hour.
Is it like a prom thing or?
Yeah, they were just like walking around. It was like, but like a family of like, it was like a family, and it was well dressed people. Was there some holiday on the 7th of January that I missed?
That's a great
Like,
question.
they were just milling around, like talking and stuff. I was like,
Well, I think
and then they all like looked at me like a bunch of fucking sardines.
Maybe it was somebody's wedding.
Yeah, we have a couple options like wedding, bachelor party,
Where? In the parking lot of an apartment
the
complex?
CIA, the Men in Black.
That's
You never know.
the KGB.
Okay, these holidays are out of fucking hand.
Oh, you talk about like, oh my god, it's National Scratch Your Ass Day. Everybody scratch your ass. Like that shit.
That's every day for me.
Oh yeah, you don't scratch your ass. You paddle through it. Wet ass boy.
Dog, I watched you live on the feed, scratching your booty hole.
Okay, no, so January is, I don't even know what this is according to, is apple and apricot month. And January 1st is apple gifting day.
Where are my fucking apples?
I'm going to just quick read through these fucking dumbass holidays. Apple gift. This is all January 1st. All of these are January 1st. Apple Gifting Day, Bonza
Okay.
Bottler Day, Commitment Day, Copyright Law Day, Ellis Island Day, Euro Day, Global Family Day,
Ellis
Haiti Independence Day, International Public Domain Day, Mummers Parade, National Bloody Mary Day, Poggers, National First Foot Day, National Hangover Day, National Shepherd Day, New Year's Day, New Year's Dishonor List Day.
How is New Year's Day that far down the list?
Well, because it's alphabetical. Dude,
It's the 20th most important.
no, it was Play
Happy
Outside
New-
Day.
Put your grippers
It's
out.
First Foot Day, dumbass. Happy New Year.
Well, but it's not the 1st of
Let's
January.
see, today is January 8th, which means today is Argyle Day,
What the
Earth's
fuck is-
Rotation Day, National Bubble Bath Day,
That's
National
day.
English Toffee Day, National Joy Germ Day, National Man Watchers Day, National Snuggle a Chicken Day. Bullshit.
Yeah. Who the fuck? Yeah, someone was.
also National Ellis Island
It's
Day.
funny as fuck.
Immigration.
Yeah,
Which, like, we like immigration, but it's
yeah,
like
and then the day after is National Ice Day.
national kids trapped in cages away from their
It
families.
is.
I want to know who the fuck was like. January's gonna be apple and apricot month. The fuck is wrong with you people?
Well, February is obviously, damn, English is hard. February is obviously plum.
Oh
month.
yeah, and then March is lemon and tangerine month.
Just like that guy in Bullet Train, my favorite movie.
This is really funny. Okay, so this is, I mean, because I'm reading it exactly how they're written. National Sunday Supper Day, National Winter Skin Relief Day, Show and Tell at Work Day, the Baptism of the Lord, Unknown Citizens Day.
Um,
God, that's funny.
Winter release your skin day.
Get it off.
Yeah, what do we shed our? What do we molt? I got bugs in here.
No. Skin relief. Because you can click on all these and it tells you what it is. National Winter Skin Relief Day is observed annually on January 8th. National Winter Skin Relief Day.
I don't think it is observed at all.
Brings awareness to our skin needs during this time and reminds us of the importance of properly caring for our skin. No, it doesn't.
It's true. Look, okay, I want to change gears slightly because I brought up the movie Bullet Train, which is goated.
So good.
The guy's Tangerine, the actor, he is dating or is married to like someone in there, like someone ancient. She's like 30 years older than him. He is like, her daughters are like 5 years younger than him. The Tangerine actor?
Yeah, he's the he played Percy Jackson.
No, he didn't. Yeah, you're just spreading misinformation. He literally.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. Percy Jackson was Logan Larry.
Wait, you actually know the actor for Percy Jackson?
What a fucking loser!
God damn.
So.
Yeah, insufferable. It's Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Okay.
Hold on.
He was in some other. He was in some other fire shit though.
Yeah, I need to watch whatever he's in because I love.
Yeah, Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson.
I've had a fucking horrible time, and I think you're a right proper ass.
I'm glad you're gonna be done with me.
Okay, so his wife's name is Sam Taylor Johnson.
Oh, they have the same name.
Yeah, fucking three first names.
So she's 55, and Aaron Taylor Johnson is shit. How old is he?
He's pretty good.
Wait a minute.
Are you? I'm over there making like a mean face.
Okay, Aaron Taylor Johnson is 32. So she
23.
has.
Well, you don't trust me?
Man's doing the abacus and
23.
Dude, Glenn doesn't know what a fucking abacus is. No, because we're playing this horror game yesterday, and one of the things is you have to go acquire an abacus, and I'm like, we got to go pick up the abacus. And he was like, huh? And I was like, yeah, you know, like we got to go find the abacus. And he's like, an abacus? And I was like, yeah, an abacus. You know, and I was like, an abacus.
I just didn't have the name in my.
Dude.
You just kept saying the word.
And he's like,
that doesn't help me at
an
all.
Abacus? And then I'm like an ancient calculator. And he's like, like an ancient calculator. I'm like, yeah, it's an abacus. It's an ancient calculator. Okay, and then he was like,
you.
Like an abacus? I was like, yeah, that is literally how the conversation went. That is not an exaggeration. That is how it went.
You went abacus. It's like an abacus. Abacus beats abacus. And I was like,
and he didn't know what
it Finch.
And you're like, oh, it's like an ancient.
And then you made fun of me. You made fun of me.
Is.
You were like, an ancient calculator. I'm like, yeah, that's what it is. You're an idiot. He doesn't know what an abacus is. He doesn't know what an abacus is. He Googled it.
Boy, you're about to go.
Oh.
God damn it. Anyway, back to Bullet Train. So this guy, first of all, hot as fuck. Yeah. Second of all, so
it works.
Whoa, what does that do? What is that?
Whoa!
It's an abacus. Huh? You know, like an abacus.
Huh?
I'm gonna unleash the darkness inside. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, he's about to let the wolf out.
Anyway, so all of this to say, anytime, like, so he's become like kind of a popular thing on TikTok nowadays, because you know how TikTok trends go, where it's like there's the one guy that's like in TikToks for 2 weeks, and then it's the next person.
There's always that guy.
So there's that guy. He's that guy right now. And anyway, anytime it's a TikTok of him with his wife, all the comments are like, "Oh, he took his grandma out for a walk." And it's funny. But anyway, hope he's doing well. Hope he wasn't predated on.
He's in that fucking. Let me hold my tongue before I say it's just foul that you'll have to censor. See, that's growth.
That is growth.
I'm so proud of you. Make sure to call attention to the fact that you're suppressing slur.
Not a slur. There's nothing wrong with cougar.
There we go. And now he said it, which means it doesn't show growth.
God damn.
Why do
that's also
wait,
not
so
needing to be
if you're
censored.
asking why I have this,
why do you have a tape
because
measure?
I was measuring Buster.
Oh. How
Buster has a 14-inch long tail.
It's almost as long as my dick.
I don't know any metrics about cats to know whether that is long or not.
Oh shit! Don't look at
Measuring
What are
is
you
measuring my wing. The tape measure is not long enough. I'm holding it in both hands.
But is
It's
it
just
less than
not.
6 feet? Because yours is probably like 6 foot, like 2.
It is more than 60 inches.
Okay, so that's 5 feet.
That would be the problem.
I can't. I don't know how tall I am.
We've established it's not big enough. Okay.
So
wonderful.
generally speaking, this is an interesting thing. I don't know how many people will know this, probably most, but your wingspan is almost the exact same thing as your height, and the difference of that is called your ape index. So like if you're 6 feet tall and your wingspan is 6 foot 1 inches, then you have an ape index of 1. I surmise.
I'm getting a tape measure.
I would love to know what my ape index is. I
Bill.
bet Glenn's. I bet he has like an ape index of like 4.
Yeah. Glenn is Elastigirl.
10-foot tape
That
measure.
will barely cover it.
I don't know how I'm about to do this.
Stand
actually.
Well, he can't hear me, so I can't even give him
All right,
advice.
let's see here. Facing the wrong way.
That little belly poking out. You see that? See
Stop
a little
talking about
strip
me.
of belly.
Stop.
He
Stop
hid
talking
because he
about
saw
me.
it too.
Okay, what's that number? Tell me what that number
It's
is.
upside down. I can't read it.
Glenn, just hold on to it and then let go with your other hand.
AP as fuck, dude. Holy shit.
Glenn, just pinch it.
So it's like,
It is unbearable watching this guy try to do stuff.
I'm gonna measure my chest.
okay. I've got an ape index of 2.
Ape index of 2. 2.
Glenn has an ape index of 2.
Don't think Glenn is an apex.
Wow.
Yeah, you're an apex idiot.
Glenn is an apex predator. Why are you measuring your titties?
Because I need to do bra.
What's your bust?
43.
I don't know if that's a lot or not.
Yesterday.
Well, 42. Like if I like puff my chest out, I don't know how you're supposed to do it because my
I
posture is
think
really
relax
trash.
if I'm.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This is
let's manufacture a larger size.
Oh,
Please break it.
39 and a half.
Cameron's like, it's your relaxed size. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we teared this thing
Talking a
apart.
lot of shit for someone with a big ape index.
I feel like 2 is a
What's
no.
yours?
It's somewhere around -12, apparently.
Fuck you. At least I can make fire.
This is negative.
Huh?
You guys see, I'm the next. I'm the Sigma ape.
Because you could make a bomb. We can't.
Bro skips straight from chimpanzee to the Manhattan Project.
Yeah, actually, if you look closely, you can see pictures of me.
Darwin hates it.
That's just some guy we know.
You were on the Galapagos Islands and you made a deal with him. You're like, Darwin, I have a bomb.
Damn.
Glenn, just a second ago, you said yesterday.
Oh, it was because you were like, what's your bust size? And I was like, yesterday.
Yeah, that doesn't
I
help.
thought you were teeing up a story. I'm so glad I called attention to that because that is utter nonsense. Dude, wait, it's like that one dance where he's like, you know that one?
No.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Dude,
Keep doing it. I'll understand it next time.
I
I'll
wish
understand
I
it next time.
could.
Do it one
I
more time.
wish I
One
could
more time.
find that dance. I see.
I wish
But
I
it's also
knew.
because you're going like,
I wish I knew you wanted me. Ooh,
Oh,
girl,
I
what you do?
where he's like, dun, dun, dun.
yes, that.
Oh,
How do I
yes.
find that? What is that called?
I have no idea.
Dude, it's.
But I know
it is
exactly what you're
so
on about. I had like the
fun.
bass in the background.
Yes. So stupid. I miss it.
But he do be in that stance though. He be out here like
Yeah.
this.
I think you're right that he does. He's got this. And he's
Not
God, it's so funny.
oh man, yeah. I don't know how to find that dance, and I asked Colin recently, my older brother reveal. I asked him, what is the name of that? Because he was doing it. I was like, what is that? I remember that from years ago. And it was so funny. And he said the name of it, and it went. And I just.
He would know the name of that.
Yeah.
You know what the solution to that is? Ask him a second time.
Could not be me.
You know who has the knowledge. Simply ask.
it's
dance.
no, it's the one where he's like this too, right? Like,
Wait. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, dude. I love it.
Are you
What are
finding
you
it?
doing?
yeah, I'm finding it.
I don't even know how to begin.
I
to
got
look for
close because I have a meme of the kid doing it,
it. Yeah.
but it's like a fucking meme.
Bro, does someone have a vacuum on in
No,
the
it's
background?
it's a meme. Bro, he's like cut out.
Get a better meme.
Oh my god.
The beast, dude. Oh, shout out to my favorite video of all time, where the guy is like standing outside. He's like, "This one's for my bitch mom. You should never have taken away my Xbox. I can't control the beast inside."
Damn, you look like you were that guy. You did so
That
well.
video is so funny.
Oh my god. I
If you
fucking
have
love
not
it.
seen it,
Dude,
I just did everything
go
perfectly.
watch it.
So you don't have to watch it.
It's like he was that
I
guy.
was that. Hey, remember when I did that earlier?
What's for my mom?
I
God, speaking of parents and funny shit, if anyone was wondering about Cameron's dad and sheesh, he did do that while we were all there. We were.
I'm not lying, right?
It was so
this guy-
funny. He just out of nowhere went shit. And I was like, yes. The prophecy.
Hey, look, I'm gonna play this at a reasonable volume so that maybe my microphone won't even pick it up.
I'm playing this ad at max volume. Oh my god, what a
Origin
good
of it
meme.
is literally in meme's name. Anyways, here's the video. Oh yes.
That's that dude.
Oh man, there was so much more to this than I remembered. Oh man, that's awesome. Thank you for sending me that because I really wanted to watch that again. Glad I could do it live on the podcast. I have a shout out. Okay, this
Got it.
hoodie for making me sweat as fuck.
Mama.
I am so sweating right now.
Damn.
Then so take it off.
Take
You're not
off
wearing
the
anything
top.
under it, are you?
Of course not. I don't do that when I wear hoodies. It's like,
What do you
You don't wear shirts when you wear
sometimes
hoodies?
no.
do you know that?
I mean, sometimes no. Sometimes
Never.
no. But most
Never.
of the time,
I
yes,
never do.
I do. Like when you're out in public.
Correct. What? Don't tell me this is fucking gross.
Bro, that just gave me a throwback because in like 5th grade, for some reason, like for a year, we had to tuck in our shirts every day. Yeah,
Yeah.
stupid, right?
Is this to combat something
What
like
a
crop
weird
tops?
way. I don't know. It's 5th grade. Who cares? Anyway, and so this one guy in my class was like, I found a workaround. And he was wearing a hoodie and he was like, look. And I just saw his raw chest and I was like, what happens when you get hot, buddy? And he was like, then I suffer. And it's like we had recess and it was like hot outside. And he was like over there just sweating.
Dude.
And also, that never happened. Oh,
When
my
I was in
God. That was
second
so
grade,
funny.
I made a boo boo. And I had this like toy pistol that I would play with. And it would it's one of those where you like, pull the trigger and it goes like bang.
Did it came in the pack with your toy
Yeah.
bomb?
And so I forgot the jacket I wore to school was the jacket I'd been playing outside with. It had the pistol in the pocket. And I was like, if they find out, I'm going to jail. So I wore that big ass puff up parka all day was sitting there sweating, and people next to me were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm fine." But I was
really playing into the
but I was
role, aren't you?
burning the fuck up. But I didn't
Damn.
get caught. Also in second grade, some kid
Nice.
threw a rock at my head. Yeah,
Yeah,
it did hit.
Oh, you got a lump on the back of your head, huh? Where's
No,
it from?
Should we?
No, he hit me like right in the forehead, and I like bled so much, like there was like blood covering my eyes. I couldn't see.
So you couldn't fight back.
Oh,
Yeah,
pussy.
I saw that kid when I worked at Kroger.
Did you
Throw a
punch him
rock at
and
his
throw a
head?
rocket? No, you threw a
Hey,
cantaloupe.
kid!
No, I walked up to him
This is for me.
and I was like, "Hey, how's it going, buddy?" And he was like, "It's all right."
Who the fuck are you?
He did not
Dude,
recognize me.
I love the world in which you also misrecognized him, and it was just some person.
No, it was for sure him.
That's
It's
like-
a very distinguished individual.
That's like in Guardians of the Galaxy when Drax is like, "Remember me, Ronan?" And he's like, "Nah."
So funny.
Oh my
Also, in
God.
second grade, I put a rock in my ear and I couldn't get it out.
You would. Should we tell the story of us throwing rocks at Ruffles?
No,
I
no.
just think
That's
about
for Patreon.
think about the logistics of what was occurring.
It was all consensual.
Some would say
He told us to.
on this episode of the podcast,
I'm gonna-
Glenn throws rocks at black people.
Well, now I have to explain it.
See, that's no fair. She can say that, but I can't say cougar pussy.
You can say cougar pussy. That's fine.
Yeah, that is fine. You were the one that
Yeah,
stopped me
that,
from saying
that actually,
cougar
of all
pussy.
the crazy shit that you go
That
to say,
started and
that
finished
one's
with you.
fine. Say it.
You guys said it was a slur.
So, anyway, before the truth comes out about me being racist, let me
The clip
explain
is
this
done.
story.
Dude. You've already, you're over. Say
and
goodbye
shit,
to your
baby.
job.
Yeah, Caleb's gonna edit it, so Glenn's like, "I am racist."
Bro, let me tell the story. And you were there too, Wes.
Can you confirm that?
So anyway, we were at summer camp in the Boy Scouts, and we were just like hanging out, guys being dudes, just sitting in like outside chairs. We had built like this like gate to cover our like entrance to the campsite, and it was like at the time that was the sickest thing we'd ever done. We had like it like had like the bar across. It was like a drawbridge almost, like we would raise it up, and so we were just the keepers of the gate. Anyway, so we were sitting there with our friend. His real name is not Ruffles, but we called him Ruffles. He liked Ruffles.
And his ankles are on backwards.
And his ankles are on backwards. No further explanation.
Real.
And
It's not
so
fucking
this dude, shut the fuck up. This dude was like, he picked up a big stick and went across like the little road. It was like a gravel path, and he was like, "Throw rocks at me." And I'm like, I mean, say less, because I mean, at that point we're like 12 or something,
Well,
like just miscreants.
we were already just throwing rocks because we were bored. So Ruffles,
Yeah, like we were sitting on the side of like the path, just throwing rocks at
yeah,
trees and
Ruffles
stuff, like
did
trying to
not
hit
like.
stuff.
He wasn't like, "I would like to be stoned." He grabbed a stick.
Yeah, he went down the firing range with a stick. It was like, keep
He
going.
was trying to like hit the rocks we threw, and he was saying shit like, "I'm Darth Maul," and
He was going, Darth Maul, Darth Maul, and like deflecting a solid 6% of the rocks,
So funny.
which not all of them were like gonna hit. We were just throwing it at other things as well. But then it was like, oh yeah, Darth Maul. Ruffles was fine. He was actually strangely coordinated.
No, in that one instance, he was coordinated. Any other
that one
time,
instance, he was
we went to
coordinated.
not Ruffle camp, winter camp with Ruffles.
Uh-huh.
Ruffles and I walked to the trading post so that Ruffles could buy Ruffles. And
And one of those slushies.
Oh, dude, shout out those slushies, bro.
we walk,
Mhm.
it's like a mile walk from where we were, and we walk back. He does not have any of his personal belongings on his person anymore. So we literally walk back and follow the trail. Oh, here's a glove. Here's a hot hand. There's the bag of Ruffles. There's a sock. Here's your wallet. I'm like, oh, on the way back.
Dude, and
So no, he was not coordinated. He would also say all the time he hates nature, and he would just start swinging on trees.
Okay, so the reason for this beginning was it was like a few of us, and we were coming back from the trading post, and he had bought like multiple bags of Ruffles, and he had like a Dr. Pepper in his hand and like multiple bags of Ruffles like munching as we walked down the trail, and like he ended up like getting smacked by a stick hanging from a tree or something. He's like, oh. And like, some of his Ruffles fell, and like he tripped and drank more, and so he started throwing shit. He's like, I hate nature, and so like I come across them in like the distance, and I just see him like, I hate nature.
stomping his foot, swinging his arms.
Dude, it's so
God,
fucking
what a
like
calamity!
you really gotta. It's like the peak physical comedy because like
Yeah.
he's a tall motherfucker. He walks into
He is a giant.
He walks into a tree branch, stumbles, spills Dr. Pepper, Ruffles go everywhere. Gets mad, starts spilling more shit.
Oh, it was awesome.
Dude, I miss that camp so much.
That was a fun time.
But so that were y'all? I don't remember if I was even in the troop at that point yet or not. I am younger than them.
He is younger than us.
He is
So-
younger than us.
Was that? Were y'all still at the same campsite that was like? It wasn't that far from the trading post because it was like the trading post was here,
And then with like that road,
and then
right?
that road, and then it was like the
Like,
first
big open
camp. It was
field?
the first camp on the right.
Yes. So like
Yeah.
you had so here, imagine this is the map. You had trading post here,
Mhm.
big open fields here. There's like those shitty showers, and our camp was
Mhm.
kind of down here. Yeah.
Oh, y'all were on the other side of the field.
No, we were just like through the field. Our camp was in the woods. Sort of.
Was it called?
I don't
like,
know.
It was like 2 deer or something like that.
So
There was one year that we were at that campsite, but then the rest of them were at the different one right by the.
yeah, so I think the year after that is like the bathrooms I got locked in is where we like camped.
No, that's Osage.
Okay, then this is
No, that's winter camp. That's
Yeah.
Osage.
That's what we're talking about.
That's where
though.
we were.
Y'all were in Osage? No, you weren't.
But summer camp.
Summer
Yeah,
camp?
for winter
Yeah.
camp.
Yeah. But for summer camp, we were in Cherokee.
Whoa.
Ruffles got his
The Ruffles thing was in winter camp.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was in
Yeah.
summer camp.
The throwing rocks, the stoning of Ruffles.
Okay,
that's-
that yeah, that's that. Yeah. Okay, I thought so. Okay.
big campsite.
Yeah, by the way,
there were lots of
Fucking
places
Osage
to camp.
rules.
No, what are you talking about?
Yes, it does.
Osage is that was the one for little
Not
babies.
having to cook is pretty cool.
Yeah, but it like the
I'm a little baby.
physical layout of the camp is so much better. The terrain is better. The
You get locked in the bathrooms
the
easier.
amenities are worse.
Did we
because
talk about that?
Dude, no, we didn't, and we're gonna. So there was winter camp one time, and the campsite that we stayed in most of the time was like in like a clearing, but right next on the edge of the woods, and like probably like 300 feet away. There's like
Less.
a bathroom
It
building.
was like 50 yards, dude.
So like 150 feet.
It
Lick
was.
my
It was.
balls. Who cares?
It doesn't matter. It was just enough away
does
that you
not
wouldn't be able
matter.
to hear people talking at a regular volume. But if you raise your voice much
Yeah.
at all, then everybody in the surrounding area will hear you.
Yeah. So to preface this, the previous year in the middle of the night, we heard someone just going.
It wasn't the previous year. It was the previous night.
Yeah, it was literally
Oh,
the
it was
night
the
before.
previous night. Oh. Yeah, and so
It's a lot of stories
So that
to
was
tell
funny.
about that bathroom.
naturally we just rolled over and went back to sleep.
In the bathroom.
So naturally we just rolled over and went back to sleep. We're like, the adults will handle that, and they did.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And so the next
We were
day
like, wow,
was
how embarrassing would it be?
We all made fun of that kid a lot.
we
ruthlessly.
ruthless.
Like not to his
Yeah,
face,
and
you know,
so
behind his
anyway.
back.
Oh, naturally, I don't even
No,
know
we
who that
don't.
kid was. Deserved to be made
so
fun of though. But anyway, so the next day was like, I have to take a shit, and so he wandered off to the bathrooms, and like 20 minutes goes by, and we're like, it's been a little bit. Let's let him cook a little bit more.
because we knew like if we go bother him while he's taking a shit, he will get mad. So it's like, okay, let's give him some
Yeah.
space. All right. And we wait a little bit more. Maybe
Yeah.
45 minutes total goes by. And we're like, all right, it's been a while. And the adults are like, yeah, maybe you should go check on him. It's like, all right, well, let's go check on him. And
Was not 45 minutes.
as we're approaching, And as we're like entering into the noise range, we hear like tinkering, like little we hear tinkering. And we're like, what is going on? And we get up there and we're like, Wes? And immediate explosive anger erupts from the bathroom. I've been waiting here for 3 hours and I'm stuck and the lock is broken and I've been trying to dismantle it and it's not working and I've been stuck here and nobody cared. It was like, it really was like 45 minutes.
It was not 45 minutes. I had a watch.
It was not
I
hours.
had a watch.
And you read it wrong. It was not
It was
hours.
a digital watch. No, you guys want to make it sound like assholes.
I was stranded for
Oh
days.
my god, I'm not being dramatic. You'd be like, it doesn't matter. It does.
As you yell at
Hours
me,
in
I'm
a
not being
bathroom.
dramatic.
Hours in a bathroom. It's so fucking annoying. Oh, 45 minutes. Little fucking baby cry.
The fact that we had a conscious thought to not go bother you because you get mad if you were still shitting, and then we went to get you a little bit later, means you were not in there for 3 hours. It was like, oh, it's been
You
a
guys
reasonable
are
amount of
fucking
time. Let's
gaslighting.
give the unreasonable man a little bit
No,
more
you're
time.
fucking gaslighting. It was a long time. It was more than an hour. I promise you it was more than an
I
hour.
started getting Stockholm Syndrome with the toilet.
So
Bro.
what we find is that, well, so first of all, obviously he was not going to yell because we ruthlessly made fun of that kid about yelling. So he was like, that's the last thing he'll do. And so,
Oh!
so
Keep going.
so eventually, we get him out by some means. I think we had to involve one of the other adults, and he came and did some shit. But it didn't matter because Glenn and I were completely useless because we were just laughing our asses off the
I
whole
heard
time.
them fall to the ground laughing.
Yeah, and so.
Because of the fact that we had like said, if we go up and he's still shitting, he will be mad. And then we go up and then a bomb goes off.
And eventually Wes is freed from the bathroom, and what we see is that Wes has like dismantled the door frame and removed it, dismantled like the doorknob and removed it, and like all this shit was like taken off, but the one thing he couldn't like undo was the actual locking mechanism that had him stuck.
And something else that's wonderful about this is it's like a row of toilets, like, and they each have like their own like wall. It's like, imagine porta potties, but if it was a building, like, so, and like all the roofs, like there's like a metal like net mesh or whatever,
Yeah,
like
it's
above.
like wire
so it's like you
fence.
can't like climb over or anything into another stall. But it's like obviously this is all open air above you, so you can hear stuff going on. So people must have been coming in and out for 7 hours, hearing Wes tinkering with the door.
Which also means like he's sitting there in the bathroom and they're like he's trying to get out and other people coming in and he's just stuck in
No.
the bathroom.
Nobody came. I picked the perfect time to shit, apparently, because I didn't hear anybody come or go. I think there was like one person.
Meaning it was not 3 hours. Dude,
It wasn't 45
no,
minutes.
You're telling me the entire camp decided to not use the restroom for 3 hours?
He didn't go to classes.
We
Some
didn't.
people would have.
Oh, you're right. Wait, no,
No,
that's
no,
fair.
the
No,
adults
that
were
was a
still
smart
there.
thing to say. That is true.
But the
But
adults
it
were
was
still
That's a
there.
smart thing to say.
I'm saying that's
Like, I'm trying to-
that's like the best argument is that would be why no one would show
I'm
up.
so tired of you
was the 45 minutes.
gaslighting me about this. It was
not
not
gaslighting at
45
all.
minutes.
You're crazy.
No, you guys.
You don't remember.
Oh,
You convinced yourself that was correct.
I'm actually mad because that shit was fucked up.
Dude.
It was fucked
We
up.
did nothing wrong in this scenario, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they didn't. But the only thing they've done wrong is tell me that it was shorter than it was. But, you know, fuck that. Anyways, you guys weren't the one locked in the fucking bathroom, were you?
Yeah, we were the ones
I
with the correct
tried-
like awareness of time passing.
Oh my god. I'm actually mad. I'm like really upset. You guys are like my fucking parents, bro.
I do have one.
No, I'm not done talking about the bathroom.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I don't think I tried everything at my disposal. I like took all my shit out of my pockets and was like, what can I use?
You had like your multi-tool out. You were like crouched on the toilet, like
The one thing he
Bro,
didn't have was ice.
I was literally kicking the door like a fireman, like a fucking monkey in this cage.
I'm pretty sure that is what brought us back over.
And then, like, oh, it's fucking annoying. Like, somebody came in and went, one person, and I was like, I can't admit what's happened because of the events of last night. And I was fucking, so I was like, And I was sitting there thinking what to do, and then they left. And I was like, well, that ship is fucking sailed. That's fucking tinkering. But no, to my credit, the door, like the actual lock was fucked up. And like I was trying my damnedest.
Well, that was never in question. I didn't think that you just
also,
can't turn the door
do you
off.
know who came to my rescue?
Yeah.
Of all people, it was Captain Chris.
Yep. Yeah, no.
The man who on the same camp brought a fucking chainsaw. And would have his son, he'd be like, put more oil on it, Tyler.
Bro, he would go for live trees. Like, we were just, like, milling about looking for dead stuff, as you fucking do. And this dude was like, tree up there?
Some little, like, 24-year-old little camp manager type guy would, like, come up and be like, you can't be using a chainsaw here. And I understand maybe you would want to use it on fallen trees, but you can't chop down trees. So, we're going to have to ask you to stop. And then that little guy, like, toddled off. And
Captain Chris.
Minutes later.
That's because he's the number one deforester.
Captain Chris stood there by the stump with all the wood chippings and shit. He was like, I didn't use no chainsaw.
Yeah.
He was like, so fucking funny.
He's like, I just make those sounds with my mouth while I use my axe.
Oh, man. There's a
Dude.
cherry on top about the whole you getting stuck in the bathroom thing. I'm an Eagle Scout. My brother's an Eagle Scout, both older and younger, and my father's an Eagle Scout. Eagle Scout kind of runs in the family, right? We were reached out to by a magazine, like a scouting magazine, that was like, hey, you have a lot of Eagle Scouts in your family. Could you do like an interview and talk about what it's like having a family of Eagle Scouts? And we're like, yeah, that's awesome. And so they send us like the questionnaire and we could fill it out. And one of the things was, what is your favorite experience from scouting? Or like, what's the funniest thing that ever happened or whatever? And I told the Wes getting stuck in the bathroom story. So that story is forever immortalized in a scouting magazine. And
that's awesome.
You didn't yell, but everyone knows.
I wouldn't say everyone.
Say everyone.
How many people reading that magazine?
How many people listening to the podcast?
That's true. God, those winter camps were such a good time because like we would go out into the forest and like collect dead trees and stuff. And it's like if we saw a dead tree sitting, we'd push it over like that shit because it's always fun.
By the way, tree is not like an understatement. There was like a dead fucking log that was huge that we like fucking pushed over. All of us carried it over our heads back to camp like Navy SEALs. We
had to employ the entire troop. Like we got like at least 8 people to lift this log and bring it over to the fire
for actually like hours.
Yeah.
And then we we're like, we need more men. Come over here and help us carry this log.
Because we all circled around it because it thought it was just roots. And we all just took turns like pushing it.
Yeah. So all of this, the reason that we did this kind of stuff is because our troop was known for having the biggest and the coolest fires. Like an average fire pit is maybe like 3 feet, 4 feet in diameter, something like that. Ours would be like 7, 8, 9 feet in diameter.
Bonfire.
We were making huge fucking fires. And one of our favorite things to do was to find a slightly hollowed out log or something like that. Because if you burn a hollow log, fire shoots out the end of it because hot air blows it through and around that. Fire cannon is what we called it. And so with this particular tree, it was a dead tree that had like broken the top half of it off, and the bottom half of it was just like basically a long stump that was hollow. But it wasn't like brutal hollow, it was like solid. So it would like really burn and it would really shoot fire. And so we worked on that for ages. And that was the best fire cannon that we ever had.
Oh, it was awesome.
So sick.
And dude, getting it into the fire safely took so long, and that like we had to get all of the adults to help as well with that part. Like we were tasked with getting it out of the woods, but then they were like, "Damn, this would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?" And so all the dads also helped.
Yeah.
That was
awesome.
awesome.
I also want to you think bonfire? Our fire could melt it was a forge.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Because we used to
Yeah.
do, we used to test how good a campfire was by taking a Mountain Dew can and putting it in the heart of the fire,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on how many seconds it took to melt, that would show how good of a fire it was. Our average fires were about a minute. You'd put the can in, and a minute later,
Yeah.
eviscerated. That year, we had an 11-second fire. We put the can in.
Yeah, that's
11
insane.
seconds later, it was gone.
Also,
Yeah. And that was one of the few winter camps that it was snowing. And
Bro.
so like, yeah, so there was a like 6-foot ring around the entire circumference of the fire pit of just mud. Because it had just melted the ground, the earth beneath it. And then you could see the snow falling and melting as it got to a certain radius. God, that was awesome. What were you gonna say, Wes?
that's what I was gonna say. Like it's so hot. Like it did not care about the weather. Like,
It was like
It was
like
awesome.
uncomfortably hot. It was so
Yeah,
big.
yeah. Well, dude, and do you guys remember having to put it out like before we left? Because like obviously you don't want like embers and stuff to still be hot under there. It took a long time to get that to be like done and settled.
dude,
Oh, go ahead.
are you gonna explain how like ash keeps embers warm?
Yeah, you go ahead. I wasn't gonna explain that, so you say that.
Oh, well, yeah. So basically, like the reason like starting a fire is only hard one time because everything kind of ashes, and then ash is a good insulator against everything else. You just gotta stir it up, and you find a coal, and then you shit. So we didn't have a problem with that. Also, what I was gonna say is not related to the fire, so you can go ahead.
okay.
So I want to talk about Oscar's dad.
Go ahead and skip to that because we're nearing end of the time, and
Okay.
I think that's a good closer.
Oscar's dad was very miserable this whole trip.
Oscar was a friend of ours who was in the trip.
Oscar was, and
And his dad didn't really go on trips like that
Not a
much.
camper.
That was
That
like
was
the first like
only trip
he
I
was
can
like
remember.
I think it was the only trip.
yeah.
And like winter camp is like usually like a 3 or 4 day kind of thing. Like, it's a good few days of camping.
So one of the adults, it's like the last day that we're there, and we're about to start packing our shit up, and Oscar is still in his tent. Just one of the adults asked, "Hey, Oscar, you ready to go?" And then you see a duffel bag packed come flying out of the tent.
It was
He was
actually
like, "Okay."
yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. He was ready to go.
Wasn't it like we had the option of either leaving that night or leaving the next morning? Wasn't that-
Yeah, yeah. And like in the morning it's always busier
Everyone's
and like there's so much everyone's leaving and it's only like a 3-hour drive
Right.
back. So we could just like leave at like dinner time ish. It was like right after dinner or
yeah.
something like that. And get back and just spend the night at home. Like
Yeah.
who doesn't want that?
Oh man.
Was this right before Christmas, no, or was it right after?
It was right after. Yeah, it's in that gray area between
Yeah, it was
Christmas
like the
and New Year's.
27th through the 31st, and like you would get back, and we would all
Yeah.
get back from winter camp and then do New Year's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at your
Probably
place.
the next day, I think, maybe the 30th.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you all had to go home and
So-
bathe.
Yeah, we stank it
Yeah.
out there.
for sure. Yeah. But that would be the reasoning behind leaving the night
Yeah.
earlier as well, because that just everyone has New Year's plans.
Well,
Winter camps were so
dude,
much fun.
I want to go camping again. We should go camping.
And cold. It
It
has to be cold, or I don't
Well,
want to
yeah.
do it
No, I agree.
because I don't want mosquitoes and hot,
Yeah.
moist.
So we'll figure that out. But
Yeah.
for now, thank you all for listening or watching. This has been This is Mountains Don't Like Baseball.
Fuck them.
This is Mountains Don't Like
Episode
Baseball.
12
Very good. This
In
guy
the
counts.
books.
on the books. On the books.
Oh, at some point soon, we're going to be setting up a Patreon,
Yes.
and there we'll release our ASMR episode that we did perform in
And
person.
I'll say, because I'm an ASMR enjoyer, right? It's a banger. Especially like, I hate mouth sounds. There's not mouth sounds. All right. We did not do that at all. So if you are an ASMR enjoyer,
Yeah.
but you hate the mouth sounds kind of stuff, do
Well-
the Patreon. Get the Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's about it.
That's about it.
See ya.
See ya.